What's going on, everybody? Back with some more WNBA player props. Get you winning some money tonight in the WNBA streets. Coming off a video last time out where we got hooked by a 1-point rebound on the Derek Hamby. Points and rebound prop, bringing our current record and run to a 12-4 record. So we've been doing pretty solid. Going to be giving you guys 3 picks again in this one. I would recommend you lock them in on Underdog Fantasy if you do not have the app, because you're going to get the best bang for your buck on 3 pick standard entries, and I will be doing a giveaway. I'll be having it pinned as the top comment to show my support right back at you guys for showing support on the channel. We got 46 likes last video. Trying to get those likes up. I'm giving away 46, up to 46. This is going to end at 11:59 tonight. VIP member package bundles for free. So I'll have that linked down below. Up to 46 of you. It's first come, first serve. Once these fill up, it's done. Anybody that's currently not a KJK VIP member can get 1 month free, 2-day only, exclusive link down below. So all the process that I'm going over in these videos, you can hop in the Discord, get access to all my plays as soon as I place them. Same process that's going to go into these 3 picks, and I'm giving you the first one that I submitted over there this morning for completely free, breaking down the process on this content. As you can see, all that goes into my process, and bada bang, bada boom. This is what we're going to be talking about. So we'll talk about it. Some of these plays got moved up and down. I'll tell you exactly where I'd play these props up to. Underdog Fantasy will give you a $1,000 deposit bonus with my link down below. Promo code KGKDFS, so take advantage of that. But these plays will also apply to other platforms, such as a Prizepicks, who once again will hook you up with a sweet deal with my link down below. If you do not have them, they'll go ahead and give you a $50 bonus instantly when you play your first $5. I'll have that link down below. You can use the promo code KJKDFS. And then last, but certainly not least, we got the Betr platform. They will give you a 100% deposit match with the promo code KJKDFS. My link down below. So take advantage of all those offers. And then, like I said, guys, I'm giving away up to 46 completely free months. I'll have that link down below. I've never done this. It's a new feature on the Patreon platform. I'm trying to give back more for those that support me. So if you enjoy this content, go ahead and hit that like button. Run them up, because I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff like this for you guys that are showing support on the channel. Take advantage of that. And once again, that will be 1 month completely free to my mid-tier package here, the KJK VIP member package. That's usually a $49.99 per month cost. All you got to do is click that link down below. So let's talk about it. We'll go play by play here. I'm giving you the very first play that I provided over there. We got a beautiful WNBA slate here tonight. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 games. First one kicking off midday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and then we got the 6 o'clock, and 8:30 p.m. Eastern time slots. So we'll go game by game, pick by pick here. Break it down. I will obviously have plenty more plays over there as the day goes on. But Adrian Wilson, 35.5 points and rebounds. Does look like they went ahead and nuked this prop, which is just what's going to happen when you get good value. But we'll kind of hunt around, see if there's other platforms you can get this on. They went ahead and moved it up to the 37.5 number and nuked it so that if you take the higher, you're going to get paid out higher, but it's a much less likelihood that it hits. We got it at the 35.5 number over in the VIP, which does kind of change things here. As far as the Underdog Fantasy platform, I want to go ahead and refresh this, see if they changed it at all. Yeah. So I'll be honest, it's not nearly as good of a deal over on the Underdog Fantasy platform anymore, but I'll let you know exactly what was going through my head when I placed this. I'm using multiple tools every single day to find the very best plays on these apps, guys, one of which is going to be the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. I'll talk about exactly how I use each and every one of these tools to find the best plays throughout this content. And if you do want a sweet deal, they'll give you 25% off with my link down below. I'll have pinned comments. You'll see the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. Click on that. They'll give you 25% off this tool. Looking at a crazy good prop here this morning that we got over in the VIP with a 7.35% edge at the 35.5 number. This is bringing in multi-million-dollar sportsbook data into an optimizer every single day. You can see on FanDuel listed as a -125 favorite on the 36.5 number, saying that she's likely to go over the 36.5. We're getting it all the way at 35.5. If you were to log on to FanDuel Sportsbook, you're going to have to risk $125 to win $100. Take the over 36.5, right? They're going to charge a price for you to either take the over or the under. The side of the prop that's more likely to hit, they charge a higher price. So there's millions and millions and millions of dollars invested into setting these lines appropriately every single day, right? So FanDuel, very good at what they do. Has her listed an entire point and rebound higher, and they're still favoring her over. She's a -171 favorite over on another DFS platform such as a Hot Streak, and she's listed up to 36.5 on Prizepicks. So this has obviously changed. I haven't refreshed this. It'll bring in live data if I go ahead and refresh it, but that's the process that was going in behind this pick. So we got a crazy good play there at that number on Underdog Fantasy. It has changed, but free content, I'm just going to break it down for you. You can see it's still the best prop at 36.5 on Prizepicks with a 53.18% chance to hit, still at a point and rebound higher at the 36.5 number. So I would still play this up to 36.5. We got the 35.5 full transparency, but for the sake of the content, since it got played up, I'll only count it as a win in the free content if she clears the 36.5 points and rebounds. And you can still get this on the Prizepicks platform. So I wouldn't play it on Underdog Fantasy anymore, which is a little bit unfortunate because I do like to give you guys plays that you can get on multiple platforms, but just try and break it down the free content and give it to you where you can get the best bang for your buck. So that would be Prizepicks now. At the time of recording, full transparency, I would probably lock it in over on Prizepicks if you can find some other good place to pair this up with here today. The Asia Wilson, over 36.5 points and rebounds. And then another tool that I'm using every single day is going to be the OddsJam Sportsbook screen. What this is going to do is this is going to pull in each and every single possible place you could take the points and rebounds prop. Literally every single sportsbook. I've got, let's see, at the time of recording, 283 sportsbooks selected. And you can see where she's listed at what number in every single one of these sports books. So you can see literally the best possible place you could take the over today is on Prizepicks in a 5 or 6 big flex at that 36.5 number. Because on average throughout the entire market, she's actually listed up at 37.5 with -128 juice on the under. So they're essentially saying she's going to end with 37 even. Okay, so we can scroll along here. FanDuel, she's up to 37.5, favorite on the under. We're getting 36.5. We want to be taking advantage of that. She's actually all the way up to 39.5 on DraftKings, though, with +130 on the over. They're only allowing you to take the over side, but still, 39.5 is pretty crazy. They're essentially saying she'll probably go out there and end with, 39 or 38. So you can make an argument to take this up at 37.5 here, too, tonight. Just doing a full breakdown for you, trying to see exactly where she's listed. 37.5, -115 on the over on BetRivers. That's really the line that I would probably cap this out as far as taking it. We're going to make the official play at 36.5 here today on the free content, just because that's what she's listed up at. But she's at 37.5 here on the under at Boom Fantasy. Betfair has her listed at 37.5 with -138 on the under. So essentially, we're looking to take this at 36.5 if at all possible. And once again, this OddsJam Sportsbook screen, they'll give you a sweet deal with the link down below. Just showing you how I use all these tools, where you can scan all these multi-million-dollar sportsbooks, see exactly where she's listed. Hopefully, Prizepicks won't bump this up any further, and if they do, hopefully they only leave it at 37 even. So for those of you that are watching the free content, you can still take advantage. Of the number at the time of recording. So the 36.5, I would still play it. Full transparency. For my VIP members, we got it at 35.5, a much better number. That's a little bit annoying, but once again, if you're someone that's tuning in, you're paying attention, take advantage. I'm giving out 46 completely free months of VIP, so that's a little bit of a breakdown of what goes into the process over there. Explaining the process on the free content, and then if you want to get those instant notifications, you can get them for free right now. So take advantage of that. Let's continue along to the next play here. Unfortunately, it really stinks that we can't get this on Underdog Fantasy because, like I said, I am promoting a 3-pick entry here on the channel, which I like to have you guys get on Underdog, if at all possible, just because they do offer the best odds on those 3-pick entries. But it is what it is. All right, so I kind of broke down that entire process. I played up to 36.5. Next play is going to be the Brianna Store over 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Another prop that does look like it got bumped up, but another prop that is listed at a lot of different lines across the industry. So I'll break that down and tell you 27.5, I'd still take it in a perfect world. Once again, if you hop over in the premium, you would have got this at 26.5, which is a much better number. But still, let's pull up the data. Let's break it down. Let's give you the exact breakdown as far as where she's listed across the market. I like to go ahead and pull her into the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer on Prizepicks, Underdog, and Betr Picks, all platforms. See if we can still get a better bang for our buck on another platform. It looks like at the time of recording, they've all moved their line up to 27.5 here. So with this limited data set here, as far as the markets listed on FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars, etc., it's not looking too great. But if we get even more detail oriented, once again on the OddsJam Sportsbook screen, this is where I really like to, especially in the WNBA, it's a little bit limited compared to other sports. There's not quite as many markets. There's not quite as many listings for these player props, but we can literally pull up each and every single place that she's listed here. Best possible place you can get it is at that 26.5 number at the time of recording on Bet99 at a -135 favorite still. So, but her average listing is at 27.9, pulling in all these different odds. So essentially they're saying she's going to end with 28 with all of these different things pulled in. And we once again have multiple markets that are one-way markets listing her up at 29.5. So Bally Bet has her up at 29.5. Now it's plus money in the over, and they're only allowing you to take the over. So they're essentially saying she's going to go under the 29.5 number, ending at 29. So we're getting 27.5 on Betr Picks, Prizepicks, Underdog Fantasy. I got the 26.5, which is much better value. Me and the VIP members, that's what we really would prefer it. But for the free content, she is still listed up at 29.5 on Bally Bet, Bet Rivers, multiple different places saying, at the 29.5 number, she's not going over it, but she's expected to go under the 29.5, which is an entire two PRA higher. And then we got Batana listing her at 28.5 as a -128 favorite on the under, barely favoriting her under at 28.5. So another example, right? Even though, once again, I'd prefer to get to 26.5, we're still getting some decent value at the 27.5, long story short. So I'm cool with you guys taking the 27.5. If he goes up to 28.5, not ideal. We're getting a little bit more dicey. So for the free content, we can get this on all three platforms at the 27.5 number, which does make me happy. So you can lock this in, on Underdog Fantasy at the 27.5 number. You could head on over to our friends at Prizepicks and lock it in at the 27.5 number. So it's another play we can be getting on multiple platforms, which once again does make me happy. I try to help you out as much as I can in the free content. These lines move like crazy, but she's listed at 27.5 over on Underdog. She's listed at 27.5 on Prizepicks. Here you can see, so you can take advantage at that number. And then last but certainly not least, if you don't have Betr Picks, once again, all these platforms will give you a sweet deal, guys, with my links down below, my promo code KJKDFS. You can take advantage of some free money. So, for instance, the Brianna Stewart over on Betr Picks, if you don't have it over here, she is listed at 27.5, and they'll give you a 100% deposit match up to 77. So if you're someone that's looking to get some free money, put it on a play here today. Could be a good way to do so. Just get a new app. It's the same line. Get that free money offer. Lock it in. You got options. And then last but certainly not least, we got the Azura Stevens prop. We'll be going back to the points and rebounds category, similar to what we talked about with A'ja Wilson. And this line hasn't moved up, which does make me happy. The 22.5 number was the line that I was targeting. So in real time, I can bring in the data set, tell you exactly why I liked this, tell you exactly why you should be locking in this prop here today. Let's go ahead and type her into the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. The 22.5 points and rebounds, as you can see, we're looking at a 2.71% edge on the over here for Azura Stevens. -125 favorite on the over on FanDuel. -138 favorite on the over on Hot Streak. That's the data being brought in for the Underdog platform. Prizepicks may not be listing here. Betr Picks, once again, not listing it. So it looks like this might be an Underdog Fantasy exclusive play here at the time of recording, which doesn't bother me. Just head on over to Underdog, take advantage of a $1,000 deposit bonus if you haven't already, because this is the play that we want to be taking advantage of at the 22.5 number. We can once again pull up the OddsJam Sportsbook screen here, similar to what we did with A'ja Wilson, similar to what we did with Brianna Stewart. And we're going to see another prop with some various lines, various listings all over the place. Azura Stevens, you can see, best possible place you can get this is on Underdog Fantasy. At 22.5 number, she's at 23.2 average odds with -120 on the under, -118.1 on the over across the entire board. We have her listed as a -130 favorite at that 22.5 number on FanDuel. She's listed up to 23.5 even odds on the over on DraftKings. Same thing can be said for Bally Bet, Bet Rivers. All of these different places either heavily favoring her 22.5 over and or listing her at 23.5 and actually still favored on the over here on Batano, an entire points and rebounds prop higher. So you could technically play this up at 23.5 and still be favored on the over at some places. She's at 24.5 on the Score and ESPN Bet. So I'd really prefer to get it at 22.5, but I would play it up to 23.5 if you are tuning into the content and it moves. It just kind of is what it is. I cannot control that. The 22.5 really is the preferred number, though. That's what we got it at over in the VIP. Which, once again, if you haven't hopped in, take advantage. If you are one of the first 46 people to click that giveaway link down below, you'll get it for a month free. So those are the 3 plays to get you winning some money tonight in the WNBA streets. It does look like that last one's only available on Underdog Fantasy at the time of recording. She's not listed on the Prizepicks board, and she's not listed on the Betr Picks board, but that'll probably change throughout the day as these more lines drop. She'll probably be available, so just keep a lookout for that. But at the time of recording, if you don't have the Underdog Fantasy app, this is why you want multiple apps, right? The Prizepicks app, the Underdog Fantasy app, the Betr Picks app. If you have all 3, you'll be able to get some good plays, and specifically the Underdog Fantasy app here today with the Azura Stevens points and rebounds. All right, so that's the 3 we got. We got the A'ja Wilson over 35.5 points and rebounds. It did get moved up to 36.5. I'd still take it at that number. We discussed kind of how she's still listed all over the board. On those other sports books where she's up even a couple higher. So the 36.5 number is fine with me. It's not a perfect situation, but for the free content I broke down, I'd let you guys go ahead and take it. If she doesn't clear the 36.5 number, I won't count it as a win towards the win record for the free content. The second play, we had the Brianna Store over 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Once again, she did get moved up to 27.5, but we talked about she's listed up even higher other places, so I would play it at the 27.5 number if it gets moved up. Again, you know, I'm going to count it as a win or a loss based on that 27.5 number at the time of recording, full transparency. So you can still take it up to 27.5 number. And then last but certainly not least, we got the Azura Stevens over 22.5 points and rebounds, which looks like at the time of recording is only available on Underdog Fantasy, which is fine. Just get the Underdog Fantasy app if you don't have it. If you have it, just head on over to Underdog and you can put that in as your third play. The 22.5 points and rebounds. Unfortunately, the one that we're not going to be able to get, though, is the A'ja Wilson points and rebounds. They moved it up and nuked it, so that's just kind of what happens, but give you as much free content as I could, as much free value as I could in this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell on your way out the door. And for every single one of you that liked the last video, I'm giving back this giveaway, the 46. We had 46 likes. Get as many on this one. I'm going to continue to do some more giveaways, giving away free value. First 46 that redeem this, it will end at midnight tonight. Take advantage, and that will give you 1 month completely free, just with that link down below for the KJK VIP package, where I do launch plays every single day using this exact same process that we just went over throughout this content. The same exact process that led us to this 12-4 run on the channel. And like I said, just sharing with you the first one that I locked in. We'll have more plays over there. It's a big slate today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 WNBA games. We got MLB action going on over there. So go ahead and hop in over there if you haven't already. Take advantage of that giveaway, because once those slots fill up, they're all done. No more free. You're going to have to pay. So wishing you all the best of luck on your WNBA player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.